Hello everyone, this is Yael from Yael Alchemy, and I'm here to give you the weekly twin flame reading for the week of July 10 to 16. I know I missed you guys last week. It was just a very heavy week, especially now that we have the sports fest in the office, and I'm a player in badminton. And there's no one else. There are just a few of us really that plays on our team, so I kind of have to step up. And it's a fast sport, and really it's taxing and tiring. That on top of my Cinderella duties. But still, I'd like to thank everyone who sent in their comments. I do read every one of them, even though I don't get to reply, even the emails that you send me. Okay? And those who have chosen Yael Alchemy to help you in your journey. I truly, truly appreciate all my clients. You're wonderful. Okay, so anyway, I did put out a Rumi reading for tonight's full moon. I'm recording this on the 9th. Is it the 9th? Yes, the 9th in your jurisdiction. It's actually the 10th here. And every time I pull out cards for the twin flame reading for the week, I'm actually even pretty nervous because I don't know what they're going to say. And just like you, I am following where the energy is taking us. So anyway, let's go to the reading. So as always, I've already prayed over the cards and shuffled them. And at the bottom of the deck, we have these cards, and this would represent the general energies of the reading. Okay, we have the hanging man. And this indicates looking at things from a different perspective, especially things that happened in the past. You see here this child, this is fantasizing, visualizing about things that happened before. So looking at it in a different direction, we have the Knight of Coins. And this is an energy of moving forward in the physical. It's actually even interacting. Maybe, I don't know if it was last week, messages about receiving communication from your twin reaching out. And here, starting anew. Because this page, he's sort of an apprentice, very practical. So what this is saying is that in the interactions, it's like because both twins have emerged new people, okay? New persons after their awakening. All these downloads, all these upgrades when it comes to ascension. It's like you're rediscovering each other. That's why there is this page of coins, studying, learning about each other. Who is this new and improved person before me? Okay, and the interactions there. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Again, energy, fast, moving forward, searching for the truth and searching for what you truly want. Look, we have so many knights here. We have the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So it looks like this week it's going to be some kind of a whirlwind. Okay, moving forward. And with interactions from people from the past, and again, trying to relearn, rediscover each other. Okay, that's why we have the Hangman here. This is not a suspension, given all the energies. This means looking at things from a new perspective. Okay, so anyway, let's start with the Divine Masculine and see what cards he has. The first card we have for him is the Wheel of Fortune. And this indicates a change in the way things are. It's like getting out of a plateau and heading up the hill, or vice versa. It depends where the wheel is, but it's time for change. It's time for transformation. You see here, there are the signs of the zodiac here, and as the wheel turns, you see the zodiac. It's like the baby of the zodiac is Aries, but it traverses the whole circumference in order to get back to the certain point. Okay, so all different points in the wheel symbolized by different zodiac signs with different attributes. And Pisces is the most mature sign, astrologically speaking. I mean, so it's like running the gamut, okay? So it's time now for the divine masculines to get this Wheel of Fortune moving, or it's going to be moving for them, whether they like it or not, because it's time. And actually, tonight's full moon, it's a full buck moon, because this is a time wherein the deer, they grow new antlers, okay? And because it's a Capricorn moon also, this is a time of intense transformation for everyone. What you don't need, it has to go. So having that as a backdrop of the energies of the moon, let's look at the other messages. Okay, and here we have the Ten of Swords for the divine masculine. And the Ten of Swords signifies great pain, being in great distress, anguish, even depression. But that's what is going to change, because this, the Ten of Swords, is also the end of this cycle. And this pain could be brought off by a lot of things, but most of the time, this kind of soul anguish comes from not being true to your authentic self, being in a place where you don't feel at home, or even just knowing that things aren't right. And that's turning. So this cycle of the divine masculine basking in his pain, that's going to end. The next card we have for the divine masculine is the Judgment card, which seems like an apt conclusion of this phase in the divine masculine's journey, because the Judgment implies rebirth. Here we have this angel here calling all these souls up, and they're coming from the darkness. See, it even mirrors the picture here, okay? But this angel, this divine being, is cajoling them to rise up. And here we have an organ, okay? A pipe organ, the kind of you see in churches, in ancient churches. And if you've ever listened to one of them, they can get quite loud. So this call, at least at this time, it's like, you know, with the divine masculine at several points in time this year, you know, in the course of the awakening of the collective, there are those who have awakened at the first call. You know, it's like having an alarm clock. And there are those that, you know, when you hear your alarm clock, you get up right away, start your day. But there are those who hit the snooze button and then forget. You fall right back to sleep. And here, this is like having a, what do you call that? a cow horn, you know, that really loud something. Yeah, it is a horn being blasted in your ear. It's like, I wouldn't call it the final wake-up call, because there's still going to be wake-up calls for those who hit the snooze button again, but this one is going to be loud. Okay? And the next card we have for the Divine Masculine is the Four of Coins. And this card, usually the Four of Coins implies hoarding. Okay? But in this particular deck, whenever this card comes up, the energy I get it is that this man looks like he's harboring a secret. It's like there's a glint in his eye that he knows something. He has been keeping something to himself that he cherishes, that is precious to him, but that others don't know because he is keeping it close to his chest. So there, again, that's going to turn because the Wheel of Fortune card was above it. Meaning, it's time for this to be revealed. Again, in conjunction with this wake-up call. But let's be clarifying cards for this. Okay. I know a lot of you mentioned that sometimes the focus on the cards is not so clear, but that's because when I do these readings, I'm looking at the small monitor here that looks at the cards, but then again, I really, how's this, my focus while channeling, I don't want to be distracted because it just comes, and so you're going to have to bear with me, because if I start concentrating on, oh gosh, it's out of focus and all that, and I don't know, this camera doesn't have autofocus, so I'm sorry if there are cards that seem blurry. I'll try not to put them too close to the lens so that it can focus properly. Anyway, clarifying cards. Oops, for the Divine Masculine. For the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is passions. These are pierced hearts that are on fire. So two passionate hearts that have been pierced. So where he was once heartbroken, that's going to change. So this change has to do where he directs his passions. Because look at this. There's arrows through the hearts. And when the arrows are released from the bow, they usually have a direction. Okay? So here, his passions are going to change direction. For the Ten of Swords. Okay. See here. This is negotiations. This also implies a Kundalini rising. And since this phase is going to end for the Divine Masculine, that chapter in their lives, this indicates more free-flowing energy. Okay, from the base to the crown. Because remember, that's why we're always advocating to heal yourself if there are issues, because that pain, that is a block. When you're still hurting, when you're still resenting, when you feel the pain of heartache so poignantly, the pain of separation, because it is an opposite energy from one that is free-flowing. It keeps you down. But here, since this cycle is going to end for the Divine Masculines, there's going to be that Kundalini rising. his ascension is going to go at a quicker pace now. Okay. And for the Judgment card, okay, this is discovery. So in his his call to action, his awakening, he's going to discover his divinity, how he is a divine being, and how he actually resonates with this energy of unconditional love. Okay, so this is still part of his awakening, his rediscovering himself. And that's why we have here the Page of Coins also. Remember, being a student while moving forward. And I think a lot of this pertains to the Divine Masculine. That's why if he has just looked fondly, I know a lot of you have heard from your twin flames prior to your being in separation that the best that we can be is friends. I love you, but I only feel that we can only be friends. You get what I'm saying? And because he's going to start looking at it from a different angle now. And he's going to see. That's why there's going to be movement. And a relearning, a rediscovering. Okay? It's like those episodes, they're going to be decoded for the Divine Masculine. And for the Four of Coins, okay. This is networking. Finding birds of the same feather, actually. And sharing that secret that he has kept so closely to his heart. So it looks like this week there will be a number of Divine Masculines that are coming out and looking for other twins, or even starseeds, light workers, those people who understand and are on the same path. And that's a good thing. The more the merrier, and the more we can do our collective mission of raising the energy in the planet. Okay, let's look at the card here. Okay, we have the Tower card for the Divine Masculines. And like I said earlier, which also reflects the energy of all these knights here at the bottom of the deck, this is going to happen really fast for them. Okay, and like this full moon, intense transformation. Something is going to happen to the Divine Masculines that'll really, number one, wake them up. Number two, make them realize that change is needed at this time and that they have to adapt because it's no longer viable. The old way of doing things, their old relationships, the reasons why they stayed in their relationships, it's no longer viable. And that's why there's this Tower card. And those things that don't support the new energies, they need to fall away. And they're going to. The universe is going to make sure of that. Okay, so let's go to the Divine Feminines. First card we have for the Divine Feminines is the Emperor card. Again, still busy trying to lay down the groundwork, the framework for her life from this point on moving forward. Regardless of the physical appearance of her twin flame or not. And this doesn't bother the Divine Feminine because she already knows that there is no separation inside, even if he hasn't physically manifested yet. That's why she keeps moving forward here. The next card we have for the Divine Feminine is the Magician. So the Magician, very skilled, using all the elements at his disposal to create. So divine feminines in creator mode, being very resourceful and deliberately creating her reality. Okay, the next card for the divine feminine is the Ten of Wands. And this is a card that I can personally relate to. Okay, because this exhaustion, but knowing how precious the burden you're carrying is, you trudge on. Okay, because you know that the end, the goal is in sight, it's near. So as best as you can, whatever load you're carrying in your own personal lives, it's really kudos to you for carrying it. This is what the divine feminines are doing. And I know also from my client readings that a lot of the divine feminines have a lot on their plate at this point in time. And it seems to be a collective experience, part to adapt to these changes. And what I'm getting is, this is also how you react, how you respond to all these changes that are often difficult, that you have to keep step with, the challenges. How you react to that is determinative of, not determinative, but really how you react to that. The more you are able to keep up with the changing energies, the more you will support your divine masculine here. You know, it's like you're taking one for the team. Okay? Because if you remember, we all have different challenges. Some of you have new babies. Some of you lost jobs. Some of you, a lot. Okay? So, but the thing is, it's like, how do you say it? It's like laying the groundwork for your twin, so that when this intense awakening and transformation happens to him, you've already created that energetic buffer, because intuitively he already knows that he can go through it, because you have. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what they're telling me. You get what I'm saying? So how you react to the things that are put on your plate will help your twin when it comes to his turn. Okay? So anyway, that's what they wanted to say about that card. And here we have the Eight of Wands. And this is fast energy. And also the downloads. And this is a time wherein a lot of energetic downloads are going to happen from now until the Lionsgate portal this August. So make the most of it, because this is going to be fast. If things are happening for the divine masculine, to make it intense, here for the divine feminines, because you've opened yourself, okay, to receive all this. This is going to come down fast. And you have to, like the Page of Coins here, it's like you're going to have to be a quick study. Okay? Just imbibe all those energies and be a quick study so that you can keep up with everything. Let's pick clarifying cards for the divine feminine. Oops, wait a minute. Okay, for the Emperor card, okay, this is messages, fast messages. You see the comet here, and here. This is fast messages regarding something that you want to fix or that you are in the process of fixing in your life. For the Magician, okay, see here, this is the key. This is destiny, the key. Because remember, that's why you try to ascend and you create your own reality. And that's the key. You have to get to that point wherein you know that you create your own reality. But first, for those who haven't gotten to that, because this is a certain level of mastery, okay? But for those who haven't mastered, remember, before you become the magician, you have to master all the elements before you create your, that would be the key. Before, it's like unlocking the creator in you, the potential in you. So mastery is needed, because I know everybody spouts that create your own reality, create your own reality. But then again, if you haven't achieved a certain level of mastery, that's like okay, that's like reading The Secret, you know, that book. And that book was good, but it lacked something, which the books of Esther Hicks and, you know, Channeling Abraham supplied, which is allowing, that energy of allowing in order to manifest. Because The Secret is just keep visualizing, visualizing, visualizing. So anyway, I just mentioned that because, you know, that is the key. You have to master all the elements before you can successfully create. Of course, even if you haven't mastered it, you can still attempt to create. But then we go to what are you creating? You know, how it is going to manifest, because you haven't achieved this mastery yet. Okay, for the Ten of Wands. Okay, see here. This is what this exhausted man is crawling toward. This is the nativity. So that's just the new beginning. And this is a 10. So this is the end of cycle. He's going towards that, but carrying the burden. I mean, that's on the part of the divine feminines. And for the Eight of Wands, look, fast messages from the divine masculine. Okay, because this is fast. This could be via internet, via email, social media, but it's coming, messages, because look, and it's amazing here, because look at this. For the divine masculine, he's at the end of this cycle. It's the pain that was keeping him, whether this is guilt, anguish, whatever, shame. And for the divine feminines who have been carrying the burden, and how, you know, we've been tired. It's been a couple of months that we have been tired, even years, even for some of you. But this cycle is about to end. Okay? And let's look at the card here. So here, for the divine feminines, completion, the world. So, each one saying that we're getting into a new cycle here. And I have a feeling it's going to culminate in Lionsgate. So, there, the completion of this cycle for the divine feminines. For the divine masculines, because he was so hard to extract from his current situation. Look, universe giving him a wake-up call. Very, very loud, like a siren, and very, very fast. That's going to precipitate and his transformation. Okay, I'm going to pick a card for both energies here. Okay. Oops. Okay. So, this has been no joke. Intense transformations brought on by the new moon, because we have the Tower card again. So, things are shaking up, being shifted, And you won't believe how it's going to come out. I mean, what you thought was slow before, that's going to come up very, very fast. That's why I was telling you earlier, you need to keep up, get all your resources going. Okay, so that's what I have for you this week. And remember, oh, I'd like to thank everyone who's gotten the Celestial Abundance Encoding and for all your feedback. I know it is a wonderful energy once you have it. And the thing is, once you have it, you have that feeling of the abundance energy encoded in you, in your solar plexus. It doesn't go away until you say that you want to dissolve that etheric crystal, the ethereal crystal within you. Okay, so do check that out. For those who are challenged in their manifestation, do check out the Celestial Abundance Encoding, and it's going to imbue your energies with your aura with abundance, prosperity, and success, and that'll be emanating from your solar plexus. So that'll go to your sense of self, how you define yourself. And once you activate that, there's a different confidence that you get, because the crystal, the encoding supports it. It supports your how you define yourself, how you see yourself, and it's going to help you attract high vibration frequencies attuned to whatever you want to manifest. Okay? And also in preparation, remember, very intense energies, fast-moving energies here. And for those who need a heart chakra healing, that would be good at this time, because when you have to keep up with these changes, you want to make sure. Remember, right now is a time when we're all creating from the heart. And you want that energy, your chakra, to be clear. Because, of course, that goes to quality control of what you create, right? So, for those who feel they need heart chakra healing, that's still on offer. Do check out my webpage and look at the tools that will help you. Because right now, I am not advocating the RASHEEBA, because this is the energies of fire, this transformation. And we need to keep up with it. This was brought on by all the work that we've done before, okay? Because remember, to create, the old has to go. And through all your help, everybody's help, the collective, that's the old is being obliterated by this energy. So it's a new point, starting point. And we have to be prepared, because how you react to everything that's going around you is going to determine the quality of what you create. Okay? So that's what I have for you, everyone. Take care. Bye.